BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
What's up, guys? Chef Jeff, This Dope Cooking Show. Welcome. What's up? Long time no see, right? I mean, everybody deserves a little break every now and again. You know what I'm saying? So look, what's up, guys? How y'all been? What's going on? Look, check me out. Did y'all go vote? Did you go vote for This Dope Cooking Show for the BS3 Network Awards? Your boy been nominated. For several categories. You know what I'm saying? So look, I need y'all to go vote. I done posted it. And I posted it with the link. All you gotta do is click the link. So that way you won't be confused. Some people are like, I don't know what to do. I posted the link with the same video telling you to go vote. So that way we can get this thing rolling. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, we is in here. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? It was a surprise to me, you know what I mean? But apparently, we got some good content on this here channel, this here podcast doing this thing. So, hey, I'm here for it. You know what I'm talking about? I went to the Network Awards probably, a year ago, 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago we went. And it was dope. I was like, okay, this what's up. They really doing some stuff. I'm like, okay. Like, it's got the potential to be like the next, like BET Awards if they wanted to, right? And I was just in there chilling. I was in there rooting for Doc, rooting for her show's Perspective. Perspective is on the same forum too, so you can vote for Eric and Doc on Perspective. They on Thursday at 8:30. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know I got voted for. I didn't know I got, put in the game. So apparently we doing something right here, and I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Even if I don't win, I'm still geek because I was nominated. Like, what are we talking about? Because people will shoot you down. You'd be like, hey man, put me on your podcast, put me on your show. Like, all right, okay, what we gonna talk about? Like, I'm slow, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I got stuff to say. I just, sometimes I don't say it in the right way. I'm working on it though. Me and my peoples, we working on all that. I'm, saying how I'm supposed to say it and all that. But I am one of them people that's gonna say it regardless. Like, what you gonna do? Beat me up? What you gonna do? Say I was wrong? I apologize, but what the words still mean the same thing. Now, the packaging and how it was delivered could have been wrong, but I still stand on what I said. Like, stand 10 toes on everything I say. Because I don't open my mouth until it's time to say something. You know what I'm saying? So people will count you out. People will look down on you like they doing numbers and they not. So, you know what I'm saying? Just got to stay humble, keep grinding, keep doing your thing. Don't give up. Keep pushing, because you never know. You could end up on the network with some folks getting, you know what I'm saying, around, everybody around the world see me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody see This Dope Cooking Show every Tuesday at 5:30. Everybody has an opportunity to better their cooking skills or to better their recipes by tuning in to This Dope Cooking Show. And that is amazing. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. You don't really get, of course you can tune in on these syndicated shows, but you got somebody that's this color that's showing you how to, you know what I'm saying, cook. And I'm sharing some of my life experiences with you too, as a person that's been in the game 15 years. No, it's been longer than that. I stopped at 15. But I think it's been longer than 15. I think, let me see. Yeah, like, we run up on 20 years in this thing. But, we ain't, who count? You know what I'm saying? We just out here having fun. So, yeah, it's one of those things like, this is amazing. This is an amazing ride. I was going back through my past episodes, and I was like, dang, I've been on for a year. Dang. I done put a year's worth of episodes, a year's worth of content out for people to see what's going on in my kitchen. Is that not awesome? I mean, everybody can do it, but I just chose to do it and stick to it. So again, thank you to the BS3 Network for putting your boy on. Thank you to Dog. Thank you to Ben Sutters. Thank you to everybody else that said that's a good idea. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Everybody that gave me encouragement. All y'all, I can't do this by myself. I can't do it without y'all tuning in and watching, right? Because the numbers do matter. So appreciate y'all again, right? And let's see what happens. September the 8th at the BS3 Network Awards. Let's see if I bring home the hardware. But I can bring home if y'all go vote. So make sure y'all go vote, man, for real. Make sure y'all go vote for your guy. All right. So today, let me let y'all in on something. I don't be baking. I do not be baking stuff. I don't. So this episode is very, very this is gonna be very experimental. It's gonna be very unique, and it's gonna be very new for you and for me, because I don't be baking. I don't be baking. Now look, I can put together a mean Betty Crocker cake. You hear what I'm talking about? I can put together a mean box cake, Doc. I'm talking about a mean Betty Crocker. I could put together, you know what I'm saying, 3 eggs, a third cup of oil, and a cup of water, whisk them up, throw them in the pan. Hey, 25 minutes, you got a cake, right? But anything else after that, that's not my ministry. That's not what I do, right? I normally stick to more of the entree type things. You know what I'm saying? The main courses, the soups. I can make some mean soups, stocks, things like that. I got you on that. But you want me to bake a dessert? You might want to go to Sam's or Kroger or holler at your homegirl to do cupcakes on the side. I am not the guy to do that. So, like I said, it's going to be special for me and you. So call your friends, because we're going to either laugh real hard or we're going to have to call the fire department or something, because we're going to bake some stuff. And I don't know how none of this is going to turn out. So we're going to see what goes on. All right. Back in the day, my mama used to make cookies during the holiday, right? And man, I can't remember all of them, but I know one of them had some powdered sugar on it and a pecan in it, chocolate chip cookies, something with peanut butter. And she had this bar, this cookie it was like a bar, right? It had a graham cracker crust, and it had these chocolate chips in it, but they was different. Didn't know what they were, right? So I asked her one day, what was that, that you made? She said it was a 7-layer bar. She gave me another name for it, some cookie. And there's a different name for it when you see it in the store, because you can buy it in the store, you just got to catch it. But today, I'm going to show you how to make your own 7-layer bar cookie. It's got a graham cracker crust. It's got chocolate chips. It's got butterscotch chips. The original recipe calls for coconut, but don't nobody here like coconut, so we're going to skip that. We're going to put pecans and also walnuts. Put that thing together and let him bake, and you got I'm talking about, check your blood sugar right now, because when you bite into this, it's so rich. It's so decadent. It's so just everything, right? And yeah. So look, call your friends. First of all, tell them to go vote. Y'all get y'all pencil and paper ready, because we finna do this thing, right? 7-layer bar. This Dope Cooking Show. I got the fire department on standby, and I got a fire extinguisher too, just in case we mess this all up. But y'all gonna see if I mess it up or not. We'll be right back. What's up, guys? We back. So I forgot to give y'all a quick little health update on me myself. So check it out. I have been on a journey, of course, right? And so this is kind of like we celebrating just a little bit with this fat stuff. So last time I checked, my blood pressure was 130/92. 92, working on that bottom number, but hey, it's on down, right? I found a little cheat code. Now, which is totally up to you. You can try it. I am not a healthcare professional, but I did consult somebody that was doing the same thing that I was doing. And so this is how we got our blood pressure down. So I've been drinking beet juice. So let me tell y'all something. Do not go buy this and get a glass of it and drink it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get you a shot glass. Hit it with a little lemon juice. splash lemon juice, and then put it, fill the shot glass and have your shot. You don't have to have one every day. You don't have to have it every day. I've been doing like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday or Thursday. That type of alternating type thing. Plenty of water, right? Do not drink a whole glass of this. Let me say this again. Do not make a glass of beet juice like you're finna drink some Kool-Aid, because you're gonna pass out. Okay, it's gonna drop your blood pressure real quick. So for me, I just been trying to keep it kind of low. I, for whatever reason, have high blood pressure. It runs in my family. Like, I'm not stroke-ish, I'm not heart attack-ish, none of that. It's just high because it's hereditary. It runs in my family. Everybody in my family on my daddy and my mom's side actually has higher blood pressure, and mine just stays high, fully functioning. Some people said that it just be like that for some people, and I am one of those people. But I'm fine. So I've been, still been working out every day. Like, doc make me go every day, Monday through Friday. On Fridays, I don't know if I even really be in the gym, but I be in there and I be getting my cardio. So it's 45 minutes or 2 miles, whichever one come first. Then a little sauna time, so I don't get no saggy skin and nothing like that. And I just been doing my thing. I also wear a sauna shirt, not the sauna suit, just the shirt. So I put that on under my t-shirt, so that helps with sweating and getting some of this fat out, right? So that's been going on, and we just still. Oh, a quick update on them Factor meals. I mean, they good, but I mean, ain't no season on them, and so you can. Here's the. So don't say I told you, but you can use somebody else's email and get you another free set. I'm just saying, just kind of work the system a little bit. So yeah, doing that. And that's it, man. So yeah, I'm really happy. I am 240. I want to be 240 so bad, y'all, that I keep saying it. So it's gonna come. It's really gonna happen. I am 253. As of this morning before I went to the gym, I am 253, and not close to the goal yet, but we have lost quite a bit. I'm 253 from 302. So we've been working. This is not a game. At this point, it's the way of life. Like, this is what we do. It sucks sometimes because I definitely want to go out and just like eat, but it ain't happening. Like, even now, I'm to the point like my stomach has shrunk a little bit, so it ain't even there. Like, I want to eat a lot of food, but I can't even. It's even a mind thing where like I've been eating so much and the wrong way for so long. Even when I want to do it, it's like, I know. Like, when I order it and it come to the table or come out in the bag, I know I'm not gonna eat it. Just so like, okay, so I'm gonna let y'all in a little bit of my fat life. So I used to go to McDonald's and get a fish sandwich meal, and I would add a double cheeseburger or a triple cheeseburger, smash all of it, gone before I get to the house. Now, not doing it. It would be like the fish sandwich. I would eat it and not all the fries, and not even eat all of my. Not even drink all of my drink. So it's a drastic change, but I still order stuff like that. Like, I still order like I'm gonna eat a lot. So I'm just working on it up here. Down here in the stomach, and my body is like, okay, yeah, we losing this weight and we're trying to put it back. And so that's what we on. I have got rid of all of my fat guy clothes, so I can't go back, right? I can't let myself go again. It's just not an opportunity to do that because I don't have the clothes to wear. If I do, I have to go buy new clothes again, right? So it's all a whole lifestyle. When they say it's a lifestyle change, they are not lying. I'm not as big as I was. I'm not as small as I want to be, and I'm in between in that dumb weird space where I'm not quite a 38. I'm not a 42, but I'm a 40. And I'm not quite a 38, but some 40s don't fit and some 38s do. So it's weird. Like, it's just strange. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, we're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. I'll keep getting this thing going because we got to go. And the goal weight starts with a 1. So we're far away. We about 40-ish pounds away. We gonna get there probably by. I'm gonna give myself to maybe Valentine's Day of next year. Good Lord say the same. I'm still here. I think I'm gonna be there, but we gonna see. I don't know. We gonna see though, but we gonna keep pushing. So let's okay. So my mama used to make these cookies, right? Gave me the recipe, and so I tweaked it. So today we're making a 7-layer bar. It's gonna be a quick one today. So tell your homegirls and them they ain't on here already, they're gonna miss out, right? So we need for this recipe graham cracker crumbs. Now you're gonna get the ones that's already done, but I'm a little fancy, so I want to make mine right. You know what I'm saying? So I got graham cracker crumbs. We're gonna do that. We got us some softened butter. Apparently that makes a big difference when you're making stuff, when you bake it. I'm not the baker. Just always remember that. I'm not the baker. But okay. I already mixed up my chocolate chips and stuff. So this is what we use. This is the key ingredient. This is one of the key ingredients right here. Butterscotch chips. Have y'all ever had some? Listen, crack. I found myself popping them just without nothing. That's how I know I can't go back. I can't go back to being the fat guy. So we got butterscotch chips and we got milk chocolate chips. And because I'm me and I'd be doing the most and I'm extra, I added some other ones. Now this is what's gonna make it really, really rich. So these premium white chocolate morsels, this is gonna be rich. So we got all of those. Those are our ingredients with where is our stuff at? Oh. Eagle brand condensed milk. Right? So that is our setup. That's what we're using this week. Okay. Real simple, right? But you gotta do it right. Okay. The original recipe calls for coconut shreds. Don't nobody here like coconut. I will fool with it, right? Just to get that nostalgia, just to get that Christmas, my mama house in the tree. Like, I'll do it, but I don't have to have that, right? So I'm cool. So that's our ingredients. That's what we're gonna do. White chocolate. Let me tell you something about my white chocolate adventures. Back in the day, I used to live in St. Louis, Missouri, right? Jamestown Mall was around the corner from my mama's house. They used to have a candy store in there. You could go in there and buy pieces of chocolate by the pound. Man, this was, I'm probably, so first of all, I've never been skinny. I've never been a skinny kid. I've always been fat, right? So that's why at this big age, it's like the drive for me to be skinny Jeff. Because I know fat Jeff, but I want to be skinny Jeff, right? So the goal is to be skinny Jeff. So, like I said, I've always been fat. I've always been a fat kid. I've always been chubby. I was husky. I always wore the husky clothes. You know, I never was slim. I had to play on the husky football team. All of that, right? Never been a skinny kid. If you ever get a chance to see, I'm taking a trip back to St. Louis and I'm gonna show y'all the wall at my mama's house if it's still up of all of the fat pictures of me. Like I'm fat. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. But anyway, so I would get paid for my job. I worked at the skate rink, so I would go to the skate rink. I would work at the skate rink. I get paid. I would go cash my check and go get me a half a pound of white chocolate and just eat it. I'm fat. I've been in love with white chocolate forever. There is a place called Mama Moore's Popcorn here, and she does a white chocolate. It's called Panda something, but it's got white chocolate and regular chocolate. Oh my God, just that. It is so good. But anyway, I digress. So here we are going to get started on our recipe. First thing we're going to do is melt this butter down, right? We're going to mix it with our graham crackers, okay? And then after that, we're going to build our dessert. Our 7-layer bar. Now, I'm not going to layer these things. I could, but I'm not, right? I'm just going to, I'm going to show you how it's going to go. And those are the different things. So we got 1, 2, 3, so maybe 4 or 5. I don't know why they call it a 7-layer bar because there's not 7 ingredients in it, but hey, who's judging? I'm not. Because when it get done, I'm going to eat it. You're going to need a pan like this. You're going to need one of these. Now, you can get a regular pan. I chose to get one of these because this is the smallest one I got in my house. And if I make a big one of these, like it's going to be problems later on in the week. And I don't really need that. Like I said, I'm 253. I'm not trying to go the other way on the scale. I'm trying to go the negative way. I'm trying to go 52, 1, 50, 49. I'm not trying to go back up 56, 57, 60. I'm not doing that. If I make a whole pan of these, we're going to be back up 260 next week. Because this is, so I was sneaking eat these when my mama made them. I was sneaking eat them. I know she knew I was eating them. She had to know because I was eating them. But then she would cut them up, right? And then two, so you make this and you don't eat it right away. You don't. You make it and then you chill it so that the crust can harden up. Put it in the refrigerator. Pull out the refrigerator and it's just amazing. So anyway, stop. I'm getting fat. So anyway, it would be cold and so good. Oh my god! But she would make all these cookies and then give them out around Christmas time, and we would have people over or whatever the case may be. She had these different cookies, and they were amazing. This is the one that stuck out to me in my mind. So we're gonna make this, and we're gonna have a little just back in the day when yeah, we're gonna have one of them moments. Yeah, and we're gonna do it. So let's get to it. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to get our 7-layer bar started. So, recipe calls for you to put butter in a pan and then put it in the oven. So that's the first part of it. And then we'll use these graham crackers, a cup and a half of graham cracker crumbs. Once that comes out, spread it evenly, right? That's gonna make our first layer. Then we have our chocolate chips, or our chips. So that's what we got there. Then we got our pecans and walnuts. Remember I told you nobody here likes the they don't like the they don't like the coconut, so I substitute the coconut with pecans. So we're gonna get this in the oven and go from there. Let me tell you about this place I went. Oh, okay. So we got our chocolate chips, boom. Got that. We got our favorite day graham cracker crumbs from old Tarjay. We're using a cup and a half of those. Yep. 1 14-ounce can of Eagle brand condensed milk, sweetened. Chopped pecans. Told you I was gonna add them. And some shelled walnuts. So that's gonna be our whole setup for this one right here. Let me tell y'all where I went recently. So ain't y'all hungry? Right. So look, I went to a place recently opened up called Green Jacket. The Green Jacket is in the same little area as another place that we used to go to called Primo's, and another place owned by Primo's is called the Vault. Right. So we went to Green Jacket. First time we went, the air was out. What? We walking there, so it's 100 degrees outside, and the air is out in this place. So I'm like, okay, yep, this ain't gonna be good. Or I'm like, we ain't gonna be here long. No. Anyway, uh, we go in there, and the lady introducing herself. I'm the person that runs this place, and blah 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 blah. Come in, check us out, blah blah blah. I'm thinking, sis, it's hot in here. I'm trying to leave. Instantly. We was actually on a double date, so I couldn't leave right then, but I would have. I ain't gonna even lie. Hold on. So we're gonna pause this story. All right. So our butter pan is out of the oven, and so the recipe tells us to sprinkle these graham cracker crumbs in there. Now, don't quote me on none of this because I don't be baking. But this road is on this one because I don't be baking. But they told us to put the cup and a half in there, and of course I told you my pan is little because I wasn't finna make a lot. So we use it said 13 by 9. This is not 13 by 9 at all. Not even close. But we're gonna use what we got because I don't want to make no big one. This is clear. Trying to keep myself from being fat. So we're gonna press these down, right? Pat that down so that way we make a little bit of a layer, right? And you gotta be scared, get on in there. And we just want to pat these graham cracker crumbs down. So that way it can form at least some type of base. It ain't just graham cracker crumbs in butter, right? So we're gonna spread them around in your pan there. Now, mind you, I'm just going based off of my culinary instinct and what my mama told me. And she didn't tell me nothing about making she told me to mix them up. But the recipe that I read I'm following today said put them in the pan. So it looked like it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Look like we're doing okay here. So we're gonna get our graham crackers and butter mashed down in the pan so they get soaked up, right? Make our layer, make our bottom crust. I don't know about y'all, but I love graham cracker crust. You got a pie with some graham cracker crust? Give me a piece of it. I may not eat it right then, but I'm gonna eat it. If I don't eat the whole pie, I'm definitely gonna eat the graham cracker crust because that's who I am. I love graham cracker crust. So we have patted this down, right? You got all our graham crackers mixed on up in there. I think we're doing all right, to be a amateur because I don't be baking. Let me let y'all know that again. The disclaimer for this episode of This Dope Cooking Show is Chef Jeff does not bake. So if it's wrong, okay then. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Okay then, because this is for me and my nostalgia. But I think it look all right. Honestly, the way I patted that down in there, I'm a good patter. I'm a good crust patter. Check that out. So, okay. So there's our graham cracker crust base, right? So next, let's go in with our chocolate chips because that's what it says to do. So you just want to spread these evenly around in here. We're just gonna spread them around because that's what we do. So, I'm telling y'all, this gonna be it smell good already. It's gonna be rich and butter everywhere. Just butter. 1, 2. So I guess if you layer these chocolate chips on top of each other, this would be, some layers. I think it just, happens, just how they say it, call it a 7-layer bar. So we got our, can you see that? Yeah. Got our chips in there ready. So now we're gonna get some pecans and put on that thing. And you may not want to use all of them. I don't use all of them. I just want to use some in place of the coconut, right? And I'm a pecan. Woo! You got pecan. If you got pecans on something, I'm gonna get it. I had a peach cobbler, and I don't eat peach cobbler. Never. I happened to be a judge at a church picnic one time, and this guy made a peach cobbler that had pecans on it. I was trying to get them people to let me take the whole thing home. I love pecans, like pecans in ice cream. If I do decide to venture and get ice cream, it's gonna be some type of ice cream with pecans, caramel drizzle, chocolate drizzle, and pecan. Okay, so here's one for you too. Don't tell nobody I told you. I go to Dairy Queen and get the peanut butter parfait, sub pecans. So no peanuts, just pecans. And I tell them to add about $3 or $4 worth of pecans. Is that not the craziest thing, right? Okay, and so they said just drizzle this on there. So we're gonna drizzle. Thick? Was I supposed to warm it up? I don't know. Let's get a spoon and give it a quick little stir. Quick stir. Smaller stir him up. Oh yeah, because it's thick. Child, it's thick. It won't never come out the can. Okay, so maybe there was a way to warm this up, or I don't really know. Don't quote me on none of it, because what I don't do. Bake. But what I did was I stuck a spoon in there and stirred it up. So we're gonna see if that made any difference. Oh, yep, sure did. Just drizzle it on there, they say. That's what they say, do. Drizzle him on there. So I drizzle. They say 1 14-ounce can. This is a 14-ounce can. So we not, overdoing it or anything like that. We're just doing what they told us to do. Look all right to me. I'm just saying. Look all right to me. Now, if my mama on here, she gonna tell me whether I did this right or not. And if I didn't, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm actually all right with it. Cause this looks it's gonna be so good, y'all. I wish I could have been like my little brother or sister or something like that when I was a kid. Cause my mama used to get down. I'm talking about, man, my mama got this ham. Ooh, so we didn't all transition and start getting honey baked ham for like the holidays. Cause I mean, why we reinventing the wheel? Honey baked got a good ham. So but my mama used to make hams with cherries and pineapples all on it. You talking about something out of a movie? My mama used to lay it out, bruh. So, all right, we're gonna put this in the oven At 350 is what we're gonna do. And when it come out, we gotta let him chill so it could be hard, I think. I don't know. We're gonna find out once it's all said and done. And that's gonna be it. So when we come back, we're gonna pull him out the oven, see what he look like, and then we're gonna see what it tastes like too. This dope cookie show. 7-layer bar. Okay, so back to my story time. So all right. So we put our 7-layer bar in the oven. So we had milk chocolate. We had butterscotch chips. A little bit of premium white chocolate. We had walnuts, pecans. I feel like I'm leaving something out, but I think I got everything. Oh, yeah. All put together by this condensed milk in the oven, 350, 25 minutes. That's what the recipe said. So we're going to see what happened, right? Cool. Oh, yeah. And our base is graham cracker crumbs. Graham cracker crumbs. All right. So back to my story time, right? So so we go to this place called the Green Jacket. The Green Jacket is a place, it's an indoor golf place, like Top Golf, but it's inside. And you're not hitting it down range, you're hitting it at a piece of like tarp, like a green screen type situation, right? It's cool, very interactive. $70 for booth rent, $10 for golf clubs. You rent the booth for an hour, right? They got drinks, they got food. The kitchen's black owned. The place is supposed to be black owned. The chef is black. Cooler spot next to Ace Hardware store on Matlock. Pretty cool, right? So we go in there the first time, the air was out. She explained to us. There's a little black lady, curly hair. She explained the air was out. They was working on the piece, blah, blah, blah. They had porta cools in each of the little bays. So we was on a double date. If we had not been on a double date, I'd have left. Because it was hot. Had the food. So we had, I'm going to always go somewhere and check out, see what these people got on their catfish, right? Because I believe I got the best catfish in the city. Stand on it, 10 toes down. So, or the catfish with an extra catfish piece type deal. Again, still ordering like I'm big. Still haven't adjusted, but I'm thinking like, okay, if it's good, I'm going to want some more. I don't have to order no more and wait. So we got catfish and fries. Tartar sauce, catfish, salty. I'm talking about, if you want your blood pressure to shoot through the roof, get the catfish because it's salty. Now, it wasn't bad. We went twice. We've gone 2 times. So the first time it wasn't bad. The second time, and so, okay, let me finish the first night. So we golfed or whatever. We talked, we caught up because we went on a double date. They had a band. The bartender bought us a shot or whatever because it was hot. Cool. I don't think liquor and heat mixed, like, whatever. Anyway, so the band was cool. That was from like Waco or something like that. They were straight. That was cool. So it was a good time, right? Then we went back just this past Saturday. And so we was out. We really didn't want to go nowhere too far. We was already in Dallas. We had went to Dallas for a birthday party celebration with one of our friends. Matter of fact, the same couple that we was there at Green Jacket with the first time, we went out for them for their birthday. So we wanted to keep it with them, and we didn't want to go home. And we had a sitter. So, like, let me tell y'all parents something. If you got a sitter, use it to the best of your ability. Use your time wisely, because we was able to hit 2 spots before we was like, all right, well, I guess we better get back to the crib. And so my boys can stay at home, if we in the city, short places, but we went all the way to Dallas, and I didn't want to leave them here by themselves that long. And I didn't want to, this was one of them nights where I didn't want to have to be like, all right, we got to get out of here because the kids been home too long. So we had a sitter. Sitter, somebody we know, love her. So we went from the Bowl and Barrel place. We went to the Green Jacket, right? So we went to the Green Jacket Saturday night, trying to see if, this is up the street from the house. It's around the corner. Let's see if it's something we can like keep going. Cause our one little spot that we used to go to closed out of nowhere too. Like everybody loves 7 Kitchen and Cocktails, and then they just closed. No explanation, no nothing. So we had to find somewhere else to go, right? So we went to this place on a Saturday. It was ratchet, but it was like the classy ratchet. Like it was a mix of everybody in there. The DJ was playing like line dance songs, hood songs, country songs. One of the bartenders was new. He didn't know what he was doing. The other bartender looked like she was a bartender all her life. So she pointed him like, nope, you need this, you need that, you need this. And so we were just watching the show, right? There was a guy in there, he was in there just trying to pay for everybody's stuff and drunk. And he he kept handing his card to the lady to pay for stuff. And then she was like, I don't know why you keep giving me this card to decline like 3 times ago. And so we just watching. So we people watching, we talking. And so the lady that run the place, she came in with her like after work outfit on. She was prancing around doing her thing. And so she had a little like, they should know. She had that they should know who I am attitude, but didn't nobody know who she was. That was hilarious. Somebody random sat next to us and was talking to us, but we didn't know who she was either. So it was kind of like a local watering hole with golf on the other side of the room and food. Pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just want to go do something, that'll be a good spot for you to go. Like I wouldn't pay $70 for me and Doc to just sit in the booth and shoot. Because I'm not finna hit the ball. I don't really know how to golf no way. I don't know how to hold my hands and stand and all that. And at this big age, I don't really care to figure it out. Like, it's cool. Y'all got it. That's something I ain't really get into. So, Top Golf now, because I want to see how far I can hit the thing. Here, you just gonna hit it at the wall. Yeah. So anyway, so we order food this time. And so this time, my stomach and my brain were working together. I said, "Ooh, I want this," and then my stomach said, "Hold on, bro. Don't get all that stuff like you did last time and then eat it all." My brain said, "Yup, you sure right." So we ordered one catfish plate and ate off that. Okay, cool. Worked out. Catfish was salty in the food. I'm talking about, woo! Oh, it was salty. And I think they was getting ready to close, which is cool. They were saying like the kitchen ready to close, but more people were steady walking in. Now, it was not packed. It was a decent, 75 people in there, maybe like that. So it was decent enough crowd in there. But it wasn't crazy, right? Everybody was low key chilling, huddled in their little huddles of people that they knew, right? And so, blood pressure shot up, head hurt. So I had already had a Long Island, and I asked for another one, but then he put grape cranberry juice in it. So I was like, bro, what is this? He's like, man, I'm sorry. So I knew it was like his first night at the bar. Like, I really wasn't tripping. It was cool. To say the least. We had a good time. It was straight. Now, we might go back, but I think we might try the vault next time just because I know the vault is consistent. They got a cigar bar in there. They just expanded the place, and we haven't been since they expanded it. So I'm anxious to see what it's like now. First time we went during a Halloween party with another couple, and we had a ball that time because we wasn't dressed up. Everybody else was, so they was looking at us like we was crazy. But it was like an invite-only Halloween party, so it was cool. That was fun. Another fun time. Another story for another day. So anyway, we're gonna let this 7-layer bar keep cooking. 25 minutes is on the timer. We're gonna come back after it chill, take a look at it, and take a bite. Can't wait. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? So our 7-layer bar is out of the oven, and of course, I had to do something extra. So I put a drizzle of caramel sauce and some chocolate syrup on there. It's gonna be super rich. I know it is. So this is what we got. Check him out. Let him cool down so he can cut us a piece and get us a taste. We'll be right back. All right, guys. So look, we got it out of the oven, and I couldn't wait. Right, I couldn't. Sorry. So this is what we got, and I use a paper plate. Don't judge me, judge your mama. But anyway, so I want to give it a little taste, see what's happening, see if I did it. I know I did the extra, right? So mind you, we got butterscotch chips, milk chocolate chips. We got a few white chips in there, right? Pecans, walnuts, because we didn't want no coconuts, right? And then I went extra. I put drizzle on it. I don't know. So I put chocolate drizzle and sea salt caramel drizzle on it. So we're going to see what's happening. And so look, when it come out the oven, it's going to be hot and it's going to be gooey, right? I put that thing in the refrigerator so it can set up, right? Or you can just leave it on the counter and let it set up. It'll harden, right? All that gooey will go away because everything will cool off and you'll have a cookie base. Like it'll be, hard like a cookie or firm like a cookie. It won't be hard. But let's see. It's so rich that, like, I just bit my lip. It's rich. So, make sure you check your blood sugar if you're diabetic. So like I said, I'm gonna be baking, right? So for me, the caramel and the and the chocolate on top was a little overkill, but still good nonetheless. So again, guys, you was with me, I was with you, and we were baking. You can tell people that Chef Jeff did bake this one time on This Dope Cooking Show, but other than that, I'll be baking. Box cake, I got you, but anything other than that, that ain't my thing. So I'm gonna go and overdose on this right here, and I'm gonna catch y'all next week. Don't forget to go vote for your boys so I can bring home the gold. So look, next time I can be like this with my awards. But y'all gotta vote for me though. So go vote for me, This Dope Cooking Show. While you on there, vote for Perspective, and then check Perspective out Thursdays, 8:30. Eric and Doc will be talking about their perspectives and lived experiences from their points of view. It'd be deep sometimes, and sometimes it'd be hilarious. But anyway, I'm gonna check you out on the next one. Peace.